Hi there, Tamara. Thanks for meeting with me today. So you've been with Benefit Realty for a while now. How long have you been with Benefit Realty?
I think I've been with Benefit Realty for 6 years, had my license for about 7 years.
Okay. And what initially drew you to want to work with us?
When I first got my license, I just worked on my own. I had my broker's license, so I could do that. But then I wanted to join a company, and I interviewed a lot of different companies, big, 6% companies. And, they had great training and all that sort of stuff, but I just didn't feel like I would be any different than the other thousands of realtors that charge 6% out there. And so for me, I felt it was important to have kind of that big differentiation point and say, hey, not only am I going to provide you this amazing service, but I'm going to do it for less money. And so I really felt that was a value add to my clients. My family has done commercial real estate for a really long time, and I had worked in their office. They would always complain to me about how much realtors make. Oh my gosh, they make too much money, all this sort of thing. And so for me, when I was able to go and say, hey, I'm going to provide that same level of service, but only charge 3.9%, that made a huge difference to them. They said, yeah, that we think is worth it. We can see the value in that.
So something that set you aside, so you're not just one of 1,000, but you've got something that's more marketable.
And honestly, that's the way I get in the door with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I get a lot more deals and get asked to come to meet with more sellers because they know immediately they don't have to necessarily talk with me about commission or haggle about it. I'm already saying, I'll do it for 3.9.
You're advertising that.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that.
Yeah, they'll save that money automatically. So I almost never have anybody ask me, a commission question other than how does it work?
Sure.
But
because sometimes they don't believe you. Like, how can you offer such a high level of service? And I heard you did a great job, but you charge less. How do you do that? So sometimes it's hard to believe, but you do a great job at it.
What's funny to me about it is if you talk to a lot of 6% agents, they'll say, well, I don't see how you can possibly do this. And I'll say, the difference a lot of times is not in me as the agent making less money. It's that the company I work for is making less money. We're not a franchise at Benefit Realty. We don't have, 10, 20 offices. We don't have all of those things that cost so much money to keep and maintain that maybe nobody's using. I mean, here we have the one office. If I want to come into the office, I can do that, but I don't have to necessarily pay a bunch of money for office time and space that I'm not using. I work out of my home most of the time and just come into the office when I need to.
Yeah. If you had an agent, maybe you were working a deal with another realtor and you thought they did a really good job and they maybe mentioned to you that they were thinking about changing, why, and asked you, why do you think I should be part of Benefit Realty? What do you think your response would be?
We have a really wonderful collaborative community at Benefit Realty that I think is different than a lot of other companies where it's really combative. That's one of the things I love. If somebody makes up a marketing piece, they share it with everyone else.
We don't compete within the office.
Yeah, if another agent has a listing in the geographical area that I work in most often, that's awesome. That's more name recognition for the company. Like, I don't worry like, oh, that person came into my territory or oh, I'm competing against, another Benefit Realty agent. We share ideas a lot and do, team meetings and things, in the office, and it really is a great collaborative environment for that.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you for meeting with me today and sharing that with everybody, and thank you for being part of our team for so long. We love you.
We love you too.
Thanks.